What's up, everybody? We've got a brand new dev note, and I'm going to try to get through it without cursing. No promises, I'm going to try. Hey, what do you mean you're going to try? I'm going to try. No promises. No promises. I don't think they realize that this is not as fun of a dev note as they think it is. They're excited about it. I'm not excited about it. Well, some of it's okay, but, like, okay. Anyway, half of it, though, we already talked about. Half of what we talked about in previous videos. But if you didn't watch those previous videos, then some of it might be new to you. But we talked about the new units, the press event in France, where we saw the new monster skills and stuff like that. We already saw it like a day or two ago. Anyway, what else do we have here? What do we have here that's new? Changes with Secondary Awakening, because it's basically just all talking about Secondary Awakening. Basic stats increase greatly. Skills will be upgraded. The monster's appearance will be upgraded. Okay. This doesn't, of course, we already talked about this as well, but it's not upgrading with new essences. It's going to be Awakening XP. So we see here, this is just a picture, a screenshot from the Illunia remains. One of the two, there's Illunia and there's Karzen. So this is the one where you do the Fairy and Pixie Awakenings. So this is also, you have to enter with the same element, I believe. Same element. So the one on the top shows, of course, what you can get from there. And then number 2 is the level. There's going to be 5 levels. And they said that the hardest difficulty... Oh, it actually says it right here. We estimate about 100 gameplays under the highest difficulty level will be required to proceed the Secondary Awakening with 1 monster. Keep that in mind when we continue. 100 gameplays under the highest difficulty. That doesn't seem too bad. And remember, you get 1... This is a different energy, Dimensional Hole energy. I'll just give a recap. Dimensional Hole energy is different. There's a max of 100, and you get 1 energy every 2 hours. Every time you start battle, it takes 1 energy to start battle. It's not like 8 energy like in Kairos Dungeons or whatever different energy for each different stage of that. But it is 1 energy, and energy replenishes every 2 hours. So you can't like farm this like crazy. You could basically just wait till the end of the week and just take 1 day and farm it all in 1 day, if you want. Like, have Saturdays your Dimensional Hole day, or whatever. So, 100 gameplays under the highest difficulty will be required to proceed the Secondary Awakening with 1 monster. Can you think of a monster after looking at the image above? This is the appearance with the fairy with the secondary. Okay, but number 2, the battle difficulty level, right? It says what it is. There's 5 difficulties. I don't know if like I don't know the percentages of like if like is 3 gonna be close to 5 as far as like experience, or is it gonna be like half the experience of 5? Is 1 gonna be like don't even bother farming 1? I'm not sure what the experience is on these things. Secondary Awakening Dungeon XP. You must include the Secondary Awakening target monster on your team. 1 monster is required. You can't use more than 1 of the target monster. Target monster should be awakened to enter battles. Monster that has completed Secondary Awakening cannot earn any more of the Second Awakening XP, but can still enter the Second Awakening dungeon battles. So, along with Secondary Awakening XP, you can also earn a battle reward. We will explain more about this later on. And then we see Strength and Skills. So it sees the normal one, then the Awakened one, and then the Second Awakening one. And you can see the Second Awakening XP. I mean, all of this stuff you could just look at with your eyes. And you look at with, as opposed to what? As opposed to look at with your butt. I don't know, sometimes. Anyway. Proceed to Second Awakening. Okay. Have the skill level up is not one of the conditions to enter the Second Awakening. Yeah. You don't have to be max skills. You don't have to be max level to enter the Second Awakening dungeon. You can have a 3-star unit. Again, this will pertain to later on in a second, but you can use a 3-star unit and you can awaken that. You don't need to. It doesn't need to be 6-starred. 6-star max level, meaning you proceed Second Awakening without powering up. Okay. This is the big thing. When the monster has completed its Secondary Awakening, the monster's skills will be upgraded and renewed as new skills. With the new skills, the skill level will be reset to 1, so you need to skill it up again. But to level up the skills, you can use the same Secondary Awakening monster, attribute doesn't matter, or Devilmon. When you want to level up the skills using the same monster, keep in mind you can only use the monsters that have completed the Secondary Awakening. Let me say that again. When you want to level up the skills by using the same monster, you can, so the skills reset, you need to feed new monsters. Like if you're gonna, like let's say you're gonna use Bella, right? Bella, the light Inugami, for example, needs 10 skill ups to max, I believe. So you can't like awaken, like second awaken Bella, and then like you lose all the skill ups that are currently in it. You need to keep doing it. You can't feed regular Inugamis. You have to feed second awakened Inugamis. They don't need to be 6-starred. They don't need to be max level. They just need to be second awakening Inugamis. So you have to second awaken the Bella and then 10 more Inugamis. This is what people are like not happy about. That is a lot of grinding. That is a lot of grinding. So you can also use Devilmon if you want to use Devilmons, which kind of would be very efficient, except that they're Devilmons. How much you want to bet there's going to be like a pack? I feel like there's going to be a pack. This is going to be a great way to introduce like, oh, do you want to level up your second awakened units? Here's a pack of blah, blah, blah. Second awakening Devil XP skill ups. It's going to be different than Devilmons, but you're going to get 3 for $50 or something like, I don't know. Like, I feel like this is coming. I feel like it's coming. I feel like it's going to be a new pack introduced. 10 secondary. Okay, let's see. If you get 12 a day, right? 12 dimensional hole energy per day. 1 per run. Takes 100 of the hardest difficulty to second awakening something. So it's going to take, I think the math on it was that it was going to take like 8.5 days to second awaken something. If you're running the hardest difficulty, 12 per day, 100 to do it, 8.5 days. So to do Bella, it would take that and then 10 skill ups. So 8.5 days times 10. That's 3 months. That's 3 months to finish Bella. 3 months. Or whatever other monster. 3 months. So it's not only that we got the dimensional hole late. So this is why I was going to try to not curse in the video. It's not only that we got it late, but, and it's like, I'm looking at this and I'm like, the other people are getting, like, I'm hoping we're all wrong. I hope we are all wrong. But other people are getting the same thing from this. They're like, that is a ton of grinding. That is a ton of grinding. So we got the dimensional hole 2 years late. And then it's going to take 3 months to skill something up to actually be able to use it. So when the dimensional hole comes out, we can't even use the monsters because they're not skilled up unless we want to Devilmon them. Nat 3s. We want to Devilmon Nat 3s in 2019. This is the new 2019 meta. We're not pay to win enough. We're now going to Devilmon Nat 3s. Or wait 3 months. It literally says Devilmon. It's literally saying like Devilmon here, like, oh, you can Devilmon them. Don't worry, it won't take. Yeah, we could Devilmon. I'm like, come on, man. Seriously, come on. Yeah, that's ridiculous. And that's the hardest difficulty. Like, people are not. And here's the thing. It's like they're trying to get new players, like, or old players back excited about the game again. They're trying to excite new players. Like, you don't need to pay to win to get all these Nat 5s because we just making second awakenings for the 3 stars to make them really good to compete with the Nat 5s. You only have to, like, do 3 months of work for 1 monster. Don't you? Oh, God. So, like. And remember, there's 20 things here. There's Inugamis, there's Warbears, there's Fairies, there's Pixies. There's 5 of each element, so that's 20 total. So 20 times 3, that's 5 years. Guys, you can get the whole collection of the current monsters that are in the dimensional in 5 years. Is the math right on that? 3 months each. That's, well, I mean, some things have less skill ups and more skill ups. I hope I'm wrong. I hope everything I'm saying is wrong. I really do. I really hope everything I'm saying is wrong. Proceed to second awakening at the current awakening menu, blah, blah, blah. These are just the skills. We talked about these in the other one, the other video a couple days ago. I do like the outfits. I kind of get a World of Warcraft vibe from definitely that Warbear. Definitely. There's also, these aren't the only ones that are getting second awake. There's of each element as well. These are just the ones that they showed, that they wanted to show. They're just showing 4 of them to get us excited about it. After they destroyed our hearts and wrecked us. So yeah, we already talked about these though. The War Bear is interesting. It's gonna be a huge water tank. It's gonna keep accumulating. But Shannon, I guess, is not gonna have a improved skill 3. So she's got the improved skill 1 and skill 2, but no improved skill 3 like we had, because we thought it was like a typo or something like that. But anyway, we already talked about that a couple days ago. Sorry for not showing all of them in this note, blah, blah, blah. They will do it when it's updated. We will talk about the battle rewards that summoners can get from clearing secondary awakening dungeon battles. So there's going to be runes, there's going to be grindstones, there's going to be reaps, all for the second awakening runes. All that stuff is coming. It's kind of like the Rift Beasts, where the Rift Beasts are, you get the runes and you get the grinds from the Rift Beasts. You get the grinds for the same runes there. It's going to be like that kind of concept, where you get the rewards, and then the grinds from the grinds for the runes are from the same Rift Beasts. So you grind the Rift Beast, you get the... How many times are you gonna say the same thing, Bagel? Let me say it 4 more times. Let me say it four more times. I'm Drew Bagel. I like to say things 4 times. You get the idea, though. I hope. We can say it 4 more times, though. We can say it 4 more times. So you get the Ancient Magic Stones, Ancient Magic Origins, Elia's Rune Ore, and Karazhan Rune Ore. And you craft Ancient Reappraisal Stones. Oh, you craft them. You craft them. So they're not going to actually drop from the dungeons. So, and then we see here, too, Nemesis and Endure. So it wasn't a mistake before. They're just giving Nemesis and Endure for each one. Hooray. Hooray, hooray, because those are the meta-relevant ones. So basically, Rageblade from Karazhan, and Olunia is Despair Will. And the other ones we just really don't care too much about. Nemesis isn't really that big of a thing in the meta that it's like, oh my god, Nemesis, gotta put this on Nemesis, gotta put that on Nemesis, like Garo, Praha, things like that, but not on everything. But Despair you see a lot more often, Will you see a lot more often, Rage and Blade, so those are gonna be the ones that you want. So it's just about crafting. We'll see how the drops are when it's in there, but for the most part, we'll see. I'm just not happy about having to fully skill up. The big thing is, I also wonder if these will change. Like, whatever drop rates they are at the beginning, I wonder if it'll change. Because we see, like, things were modified and changed with and also the crafting amounts as well were changed in the Rift Beasts when the Rift Beasts came out. They were nerfed, and then they were buffed again, and they were just changed the amount that you need to craft them. But anyway, so that would be interesting to see how they modify it later, or what they're even going to be at the beginning. I feel like they might have a good handle on how much needs to be dropped. Maybe not. But anyway, we'll be able to craft that stuff. I'm not happy about these skilling up the second awakenings, though. I really... 3 months to be able to use something, or Devilmon it. You know they're going to have new packs. Alright, guys, anyway... What do you think about it? Let me know in the comments below. But I feel like this is like... They even said at the end, they said, we introduced the Dimensional Hole update in 2 notes. We hope these notes get you even more excited about the Dimension... No! They got us less excited about it. They got me less excited about it. I was all excited. I'm like, I'm gonna do this one. And then I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna do this one. And I was like thinking about all these different bosses. I'm like, I'm gonna do this, second awaken this on this account, second awaken this on this account. And now I'm like, maybe I'll try to see what of the community members has decided to bite the bullet and second awakening this dumb unit and Devilmon it. If they had 1 million devil... You know what this is going to be great for? Hold on. Free to win! Holy crap. Do you realize how OP the free to win account is now? There is 80 Devilmon sitting in storage on that gosh darn account. I didn't curse. Gosh darn. I said, Okay. You know what we're using Devilmons on. I mean, that's for sure. All those Devilmons are going into the... Wow. It took me a while. It took me a while to realize how, thank goodness, you guys were like, why do you even get the Devilmon every week? You're not even using them. Why do you even get them? Like, I don't know, but I feel like it's the right thing to do. 7,000 IQ bagel logic. Sometimes it wraps around to 0. Sometimes it's 0. Sometimes it's 7,000. What will it be tomorrow? We'll find out. Probably 0. Anyway, guys, that's it for this one. Let me know your thoughts. I will see you as always in the next one.